Welcome back to First Coast Living. We're joined by former Congresswoman Corinne Brown. Congresswoman Brown, let's get right to it. Back in May, you were found guilty on 18 charges of fraud, but that's not why you're here. You've managed to stay out of the public eye, but what brings you out today?
Because I am so excited that a couple of my friends are coming to town tomorrow. Betty Wright, cleanup woman, coming to town, and also Glenn Jones, local celebrity. And I'm just really excited about it. I'm going, and I want everybody to join us. The party with a purpose.
All right. Well, you have a special treat for us, right? You got a guest with you?
Yes. Come up, Glenn Jones.
There he is. There he is.
And you know, he's real local. He went to Stanton, and so did I. High school, yes.
Stanton, you guys, what, you guys go to school together?
No.
New Stanton. I went to
he
New
went
Stanton.
he went to the new school, and I went to Stanton.
All right. And Glenn, you're this is pretty cool. Homecoming for you.
Yes.
How did your music career get started?
Typical. Started singing in church. You know, grew up in a Pentecostal church, and just learned music actually. You know, from that experience, and I started singing with a local group from Jacksonville, Florida, called the Vivid Specials. So by the time I was 11, 12 years old, you know, I was on the road touring with people like Shirley Caesar and, you know, James Cleveland and the Mighty Clouds. And I put together a group when I was 14 years old. I started writing music when I was 14 years old, and got a record deal through Reverend James Cleveland, recorded 2 albums, got discovered by a jazz guy named Norman Connors, got a record deal with RCA, and the rest is history, as they say.
Yeah, the journey is always interesting how it happens.
Yes.
But your time in Jacksonville, you said you grew up off of Martin Luther King?
Yes.
What are some of your best memories of Jacksonville back growing up?
Back in those days, you know, like I come from a large family. There's 9 of us, so I was a baby. So it was just great having all these big brothers and sisters, you know. My family, we traveled, you know, when we could. We went to a lot of church conventions and stuff. And my mother was very supportive of my talent. And it was just a great family to grow up in.
All right, the event is tomorrow night at the Times Union Center.
Yes.
Who all you got coming with you?
Betty Wright, Shirley Murdoch, and Angela Winbush. I mean, it's going to be an amazing show. I'm in the midst of some very incredible ladies, you know, performing, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Legends of Soul concert. For you, you know, growing up here, going to school here, what is it, I mean, how does it feel, and what's going through your head to get to bring such a big lineup back to your home city?
It feels great, you know. I grew up in Jacksonville, and I played everywhere, you know, all over the place, you know, and this time I get a chance to get paid. You know, when you're local and coming up, you know, you're playing for churches, everybody wants you to come and, you know, do something. But no, I'm very proud of the fact that I'm from Jacksonville and I'm getting a chance to come back and perform for the people.
Details for everybody out there, tickets are still available?
Yes, correct.
How does everybody get tickets, and can they show up night of as well?
I believe so.
Yes, and it's about 500 tickets, but if you want a good seat, I would recommend that you go online.
Ticketmaster.com?
Ticketmaster, yes, yes.
All right.
And in addition to that, I spoke with Betty Wright yesterday for about 30 minutes, and she's so excited about coming here, and she did several events for me in Washington, and she asked me to invite the Moffett Point Marines to be her special guest.
All right.
So I'm excited about that.
Very cool, very cool. So a night of great music,
Yes.
great friends, and hanging out. What's next for you after this?
Well, I have a new project, a new album coming out. Name of the project is Love by Design. And I also have a foundation, I have a nonprofit called the Love Jones Foundation. And what we do is we go into some of the senior citizens places, and we show them love. You know, we give them gifts. We play music. You know, I perform with my band for them, and we also cater to the kids through the Boys and Girls Club. You know, we've gone into those facilities to try to encourage them and support them. You know, we have a scholarship fund. We're going to be raising money for instruments because, you know, a lot of music has been taken out of a lot of schools.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, so that's lovejonesfoundation.org.
Very cool. Appreciate you doing that for the kids.
No
Thanks
doubt.
for being here.
Thank
My
you.
pleasure.
And we'd like to thank Full Entertainment for making this segment possible. You can still get tickets to see the Legends of Soul tour with Betty Wright and friends. Just visit Ticketmaster.com or call 1-800-745-3000. Remember, the show is tomorrow night at 8 at the Times Union Center.